Wait, okay. Wait, there we go. Stream happening. So, God, hopefully no technical issues.
Yeah, cause like if not this, how I have it set up now, the only other option would be to like do the console version, and then there just won't be audio.
Yeah, would you be able to get audio on your? I know we can.
Like I would have audio on my stream.
Yeah,
it's just,
I
like,
guess
if I needed to, it's the screen sharing part that is like tripping me up with the console thing.
Yeah, I guess like this just isn't really worth thinking about unless it does happen.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up like in advance on the off chance that, you know, you have it in mind if my computer crashes out of the blue.
The worst might happen. But let's hope it doesn't.
Let's hope that we got all of the tech issues out last time.
Yeah, because it's not as fitting for us to have tech issues while playing this game.
I see.
I will say that more directly. This game is not a simulation. I have to say that because so many people did that.
333 mono coins, the nail brush present, and a skill. Is it the present that unlocks the scene?
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good scene. Hello, Cammy. Hello. So
I don't think I need to mess with anything here. Yeah, no. All of the like settings and stuff that, except maybe this, because this is annoying. But what was I saying? Like all of the visual settings and stuff. I did find the configuration window. You just have to like actively like open it from Steam. You can't just like open the game. But I did find it, and so I have the graphics set like as low as they can be, which I find hilarious because I cannot tell the difference from what I've seen like testing it out with the demo.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a huge deal to do that.
Alright, I think I will stick with normal because that's what I've done all the way through this point.
That seems to have been working for us.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've pretty much done... See, this is the only issue. I think that the video is already out of sync. So anytime it plays a cutscene, I might just be fucked. Because the only way I can see if I can change the setting back real quick for this bit. If it'll fix it.
About this.
Okay, it didn't do anything.
It seems to be fine for me, at least. If it's out of sync, it's not really so.
Okay, it might not be... See, like, I definitely couldn't tell on my end with the demo OP until, like, the audio stopped and the visuals are still going. So I will just hope that it's not out of sync.
Yeah. People are saying it's running fine over here, but, like, it's hard to know what actually counts as running fine, because, like, maybe it's...
I like how this is a reboot, and they're opening with like, here's everything that came before.
Yeah.
It is cool though. Like it's a really cool opening as far as like, okay, cool. So it actually did just work. It didn't seem to lag, which is good.
Yeah.
The story is not over. Or maybe it did lag. I can't tell.
Yeah.
If this should have music, I think it probably did. I think everything's out of sync.
Oh, well.
So we can just sit here in silence until the cutscene finishes, the opening.
I
think it's catching up. It's doing its best.
Yeah, I think we're done with it now.
But yeah, that was a cool opening. Like, as, you know, just a quick little montage of everything else to this point. I think it was neat.
Yeah, and, you know, it's like there's going to be an actual OP, I think, for this game.
Mm-hmm. Who am I? A hand that belongs to no one? To take hold of my existence. Kaide!
Kaide.
Oh, I need to adjust my audio a little bit.
Same.
I had things set a little quiet.
So according to Eggy in chat, she also had issues with cutscene lag too.
Oh, thanks for the subscription, Cosmic Kitsune. V3 is a pretty bad issue of audio desyncing with video in video clips. It's gonna do this the whole game. No, yeah, I figure, like, whenever it does the actual, like, cutscene part, not like, because, like, the CGs worked fine. It's just specifically, like, you know, when the OP plays or whatever else. I don't know what V3 does visually, so I don't know how much I'll be running
It does a
into.
fair few things. And yeah, hello, Shark. Yep, so...
Wait, is she walking out of a locker?
Yes.
Ultimate Revival?
So...
Okay. She's in a school uniform this time.
Yup. So... similar in practice to, like, the first game.
Yeah, it's just got the different visual aesthetic, and I do think this is a really strong aesthetic.
Yeah. And yes, yeah. Hello, Shark again. So... Kaede is very smart and so much dumbass.
Oh, there's someone else in the other locker? Shuichi?
Shuichi.
Normal boy dressed in a school uniform. He might be a high school student. There's that hat. There's that shot from the OP.
Y'all.
At least from the demo OP. I don't know if they reuse it or if they have a brand new one.
I can't remember. Honestly, it's been a while since I played V3, so...
Yeah, I'm guessing that, like, there might also be some, like, loading issues at parts, because so, like, my fix was to go into, like, you know, in the task manager, you go to, like, the details or whatever, like, you can select all the individual little program things. Just go in there and, like, set the affinity as low as possible, so that it runs less of my CPU and doesn't crash.
If it works. God, that hat looks so terrible.
So is the hat gonna be, like, hiding an ahoge or something?
No, it just looks terrible. Like, everyone makes fun of the hat.
So she has memories.
Yup.
Shuichi, my beloved. Kidnapped by the same people in the same locker?
So, I don't like Shuichi.
He hasn't done anything yet. As if you haven't played the game. It's just like, no, what are you talking about? He just showed up.
I mean, Okay, let's start with things I don't like about him. I don't like how he looks. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna try to not be too negative, but the fucking hat looks so dumb. So,
yeah, and also since my computer is going to be giving me issues with this game, for one whole game, I was able to do the thing of like recording locally and also streaming, but I definitely will not be doing that with this game.
Rip.
Okay, how do I...
Yeah,
Fuck, what is it I'm supposed to do to check?
Shuichi's sprites are just, like, so bad. Like, his design is not bad.
The hat, yeah, just kind of looks like it was, like, photoshopped on afterwards.
Everyone says that. It looks so terrible.
I don't dislike the idea of him wearing a hat.
Yeah, it's just like, shit, our game ships in a week, and I want to edit this character design. Fuck it, just throw a hat on.
Right? Yeah, so this is already different from the demo. In that, like, the introduction is different.
Yeah, no, it's a very different thing from the demo.
Barbed wire.
Yep.
As opposed to being boarded up.
Yep.
That's interesting.
You can see outside the windows.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, now it's Shuichi instead of Makoto.
Like that other little delay where it's obvious that it's just loading. Mono Beast 2.0?
Sorta, yeah. They serve a very similar purpose. Although I think these are worked into the narrative better than the Mono Beasts, which were just kind of there.
Yeah, the Mono Beasts really did just feel kind of, yeah, they were there.
Yeah, whereas, like, we're already seeing this thing, like, matter more than the Mono Beasts did.
What on earth?
Because now it's like, it's actually chasing you. It's actually going to kill you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess I can't go that way.
Yep, and it's blocking you off.
Oh, there's another one.
Yep. It's, you know, it's a way to railroad the player.
What are those things, indeed? Okay, so I can't go in that room.
You'll go in there eventually. God, I love how this school looks. I just like the overgrown aesthetic of, like, you know, I guess it's the folly of man. I enjoy that.
Interesting.
Just like, you know, it's a city. It's like, you know, cityscapes or stuff like that grown over. So
everybody's in school uniforms.
Yup. So you've already seen the characters, but
yeah.
Thoughts?
Miu looks way different in a school uniform. Actually, a lot of these characters look really different now that I look at it.
Kurumi looks pretty different. Rantaro's energy is so different.
It really is. Rantaro just kind of looks like a dude here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Korekiyo, if not for the mask, like I probably could have mistaken that as like not even being him. They took away Oma's checkered scarf.
Yep.
I am so sad.
And that makes 16. Goto's vibes are very different. Yeah. Also, yeah, I really like Angie in the school uniform. I don't know, I think these designs are cool. People definitely did latch onto these. You do see, like, fan art and fic involving, like, these designs.
Rantaro, what did they do to you?
This is straight washed Rantaro.
If this is what you think it is. Maki looked kind of good there. I moved past it too soon, but...
Yeah.
What was that voice? Oh no! It's these fuckers. Oh, maybe it... Oh wait! Are the bears controlling the robots? The bad part of V3?
So, if we're gonna be positive about V3, let's start with the Monocubs. The Monocubs are terrible, and they're one of the best parts of this game.
What?
What?
One of the best parts?
You will get that eventually. You'll get it eventually.
Peeling off your limbs like string cheese? That's certainly one way to visualize that, I guess.
So a lot happens here. As the token V3 defender, the Monocubs are terrible and the worst part of V3. And as the V3 hater, they're the best part of V3. No, I can't go that far.
And they have their own theme, of course they do.
God, their theme, Rise and Shine Earth Sign, is like more of a banger than they deserve. Alright, desynced audio.
Yeah, it's because V3 be like that.
Yeah. Okay, like, let the track play for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Here we go. Fun fact, Gundam's English voice actor.
Wait, Gundam's English voice actor does this?
Yeah! He provided the vocals for this song.
Holy shit.
The Monocubs do not deserve this track. Like... It's actually really cool.
No, yeah, this theme is... it's too good for them.
Uh-huh. And you know, that's what makes them so bad. This is a new fact to me. Yeah! Like, Gundam's English voice actor, I don't know what led to that happening. Yeah, every English voice actor for V3, was in a previous, Danganronpa game.
Interesting.
Monosuke is Byakuya. Unfortunately, actually, did Naegi's, English voice actor return?
Well, considering...
Can we get some Naigami by proxy by shipping, Monosuke?
No!
Monosuke with someone?
I was thinking like, oh, like considering Nike's English VA also voiced Komaeda, then like surely he would have a role in this game somewhere. But I guess that would depend. Like, I would imagine he would just voice the Megumi Ogata character if there was one.
There isn't. Megumi Ogata did not come back for this.
But does she sing the ending theme song? That's the real tradition we would need to keep.
It seems like he did not, the English voice actor for Makoto and Komaeda did not come back for this. So we cannot get Nagami by proxy of shipping Monosuke with someone else.
Only in the demo. Because in the demo, Naegi was there.
Yep. And so that there you can just ship Monosuke with Naegi. So things are being said.
Yeah, something about sealed talents.
Yup. So, what's going on here?
Oh.
Yup.
Oh, great, and it's another cutscene, which means it's gonna be delayed.
Yup. This is gonna be happening a lot.
Yeah. So it's a magical girl transformation?
Yup. God, it's so laggy.
Yeah. It's either it'll be laggy or I can turn it back up and it can crash my computer.
Yeah. But anyway.
So already not liking this game for that.
And now everyone has their proper designs.
And I asked this game to just not do cutscenes ever.
We're gonna be seeing this specific cutscene a bunch. Fun fact, in that final CG, Kiba was just a PNG of his sprite. God.
Okay, how do I... Okay. There's this again.
Yup. But now she's on the different side of the screen.
And we're here again.
Yup. So is it a hologram? You're not too late. We only just finished the bringer. The cold open, I guess.
So this just means that, like, everybody's executions are gonna be in slow motion. Trying to think of what else would be cutscenes.
More than you think.
More than I think. Why did this game have to be the heavy cutscene game?
Because, I think Kazutaka Kodaka was planning for this to be the last Danganronpa game he did at the time. So he was just kind of like, you know, let's go all out. And, you know, because money, there might be another one.
Advanced technology? Where's my advanced technology? Computer, please. Do what computers are supposed to do.
そうそう
And they're back.
もう
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
えっともう
Fun fact: everyone on the development team for this game hated the Mono Cubs.
Interesting.
I have no idea why they included them. Because it's like...
So if like the people making it didn't like them, and the people who play the game don't like them, why? Yeah.
They're great! They're great. They're great.
そうよ
16 ultimates. So
Is all that remains of a once
So they came in and they were just ordinary students, it seems.
Yup.
right now.
So did they just give them their talents?
Amazing adventure.
Did they?
The ultimate initiative? Because, like, they gave them all the designs that would make them distinct, so I feel like...
Mm-hmm.
But the characters did have their memories a second ago, so did they lose their memories in between the cold open and now? Hmm.
So, time to go meet the cast.
しまったあのさ
Time to meet the cast again, but this
Yeah.
time for real.
Yup, yup.
Did Shuichi's design change at all? I think he's just in a different uniform.
Yeah, his design is super plain, so it's like, when you're trying to put him into plain clothes, it's like, what can you even do?
He has a plain design, and he's not even the protagonist. What's going on there?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. You need the plain, like, protagonist boy, even if he's not the actual protagonist.
ってことになってるけど
I don't know, people like him for some reason. So,
The ultimate detective.
yup, the strictly worse than Kyoko detective.
私の名前は赤松楓超高校級のピアニストなんだ
The ultimate pianist.
Yep. Music girl.
Kaide good.
Kaede is very good.
Usually just piano freak.
ずーっとピアノばっかり弾いてて
God,
さ
baby Kaede looks
それ
so
こそ
weird.
寝るのも食べるのも
Yeah.
一日中ずっとピアノを
What's up with that design?
There were even times I played the piano so much I'd forget to eat and sleep.
Like, did the person who drew baby Kaede know what a baby looks like?
Oh my god.
It looks so bad.
超高校級の称号をもらえる
I was like not thinking about it,
その方がずっとすごいよ
and then it's just like, oh no.
それしか取り柄がないだけだよ
Gorgeous UI, but some of the art is kind of janky.
Yeah, everything, all the other shots in that were good.
Yeah.
No, Baby Kaide, not Baby Kaide.
えっと
Also the Ahoge.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I guess it would make sense that like if Baby Kaide still had the ahoge, because
Yeah.
I don't know, protagonist.
I mean, Komaru's grew in.
That's true. That's true. Although she wasn't initially created to be the protagonist. However, if, as we have just seen, these were all, no, that doesn't work actually, never mind.
What were you about to say?
I was gonna say like, oh, these people were like manufactured to be in this situation, therefore she was custom created to be a protagonist character, and that is why as a baby she had an ahoge.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We're already starting with the galaxy brain.
Yeah. Just, you know,
Okay, so now they've lost their memories.
shoot for the moon and you still won't get where this game lands.
Okay, so there was something with like brainwashing or whatever it seems. Or like mind memory erasure, I guess.
Mhm.
Are you sure this isn't a simulation? Probably not a big deal.
I have said everything on that matter I will say, I guess.
そっかよーし
If there are other ultimates around, we should talk to them.
そうだね
I
You
will
would-
say, thank you for making my chat active.
ね
Yeah, the walkers you came out of.
She was destined to be a protagonist.
She just has protagonist vibes.
Even though it's
This
a hallway,
room in
there are a lot of
particular
plants.
is like sure it's Chernobyl 40 years after vibes.
The air is heavy, as if forcing you to recall your fears, smothering you in anxiety. What kind of school makes you feel like this?
Every
you know,
school.
only all of them.
Yeah, but anyway, this is definitely like what the kind of thing that Chernobyl looks like today.
Interesting.
Just because no one has lived there, for years because no one can, and you know, if humans aren't gonna live there, animals are, plants are.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that this is very evocative of that.
The monopad?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so instead of hope fragments, there were friendship fragments. I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hope and despair aren't really as much of a thing here. Like, they're still very careful about when they use those words because it's Danganronpa and those words are very loaded, but it's not really a theme for this game.
そうだね
What kind of school doesn't make you feel like this? Okay, we got little like monitor things.
Yeah.
A piano door.
Yup. The music room.
あれ
Looks like it was made for you, huh?
This is my room. It was made for me. Is that too big of a Junji Ito reference to make, or is it well known enough that people will get it anyway?
Is all that remains.
You could say it's a minor theme, but it's not the main conflict. I don't know. Despair just, like, hope and despair just don't really come up, you know?
Of an amazing adventure.
It does come up, but it's not really, like, ever really a thing.
So every student has a research lab.
Yeah, God, I love the labs. The labs are such a good idea.
えっと
The only best thing with the Monocub is certain jokes in the OST Rise and Shine or sign. It is, I'm guessing they're gonna get a lot of mileage out of that
あの
track.
さ
Yeah, you're gonna hear it a lot.
Oh well, I can play as much piano as I want when I finally escape. Will you escape though? Is this gonna be the Danganronpa game where there are no survivors?
I will say nothing to that.
Oh hey, look at this. Look at this. We got that's a dragon. That's interesting. A bronze dragon statue.
えっと
I remember in an interview, someone, maybe Kodaka, said that while Hope Despair was a theme of the first two games, V3 is more about truth and lies. Yeah. So I guess if we're gonna talk about themes, truth and lies is the theme of this game. You know, there's other stuff. There's a big theme that comes up later, but
Yeah, I saw in the demo that like one of the trial mechanics is like the lie mechanic.
yeah. These two girls should kiss.
What is she doing? She's thinking about something. A really detailed mannequin.
Girlfriends.
Tsumugi just like not... What? It's... You ever just find a girl standing in a hallway and just start like poking her cheek? Affectionately.
そっか
She wasn't a
ち
mannequin?
ょっと
Why?
え
Because she wasn't responding? I didn't mean any harm, I was just in... What? I thought if I ignored you, you'd go somewhere else? That's interesting.
I like Tsumugi.
でも
Isn't it rude to force someone to talk when they don't want to? I mean, that is true.
So there's a line.
It's fine,
that
I feel
want
like
to stop
talking
on
now.
In her introduction.
What do you want to start with?
Okay,
Doraemon.
I want to talk about this. I love this line
Episode 53.
because it's like. So is this a Monogatari reference? Like it's referencing Doraemon, but like it scales to me as a Monogatari reference, right? Because
Do they bring up Doraemon at some point?
multiple times in Danganronpa or in Monogatari, yeah, Doraemon comes up, and it's just like otaku characters talking about Doraemon. It just scans as a Monogatari reference to me.
Well, I feel like it also works in the context of Danganronpa, considering Monokuma originally was voiced by the same person who voiced Doraemon.
Yeah, that too, I suppose.
So I feel like that sort of adds like a little extra meta layer to it.
Yeah, I know. It's a fun line. Like, you know.
The one with security cameras and target practice.
Yeah. There's a lot of Doraemon.
あのね
Because, like. It's been
Oh,
split
you know,
up. It's been split up into, like.
Episode 53 of however many thousand.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like 53 of a given incarnation.
高校級の国
I haven't looked into it, so I don't know which season she's talking about, but it's like once a decade or so, like there will be you know, a new version, kind of similar to Gegege no Kitaro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it hasn't been running constantly since the 70s, but it has been, you know, pretty constant
そうだよ
Doraemon.
So the ultimate cosplayer. I know I recognize her voice from something, but not off the top of my head. You have this strange, almost sexy aura about you, huh?
Kaide is kind of gay.
そっか
Hey,
ね
you sound like a creepy old man. Shuichi. I don't really like people looking at me.
えっていうか
I just like making cosplay.
でもそうだ
Putting
よ
themselves before their characters. I'd rather wear my outfits myself. I remember that line from the demo. So like there were some bits of the character introductions that were in the demo and some that weren't. Again, Kaide is a bisexual queen and we stan. She is very good. She's very good. Thanks to my sponsors. Let's see.
Have you seen Nisekoi?
No.
あのさ
Have you seen Grimgar?
No.
そうそう
Have you seen Symphogear?
No. I saw like 2 episodes of Symphogear.
Secular Quest.
ほらあれだよ
Yes. Oh! Yeah, okay. I know.
Yeah.
She's the one with, fuck, what's the design I'm thinking of? Don't tell me, don't tell me. It's, the one who's not the main character, the one who's not Maki, the one who's not the, fuck, the one with the glasses.
Sanai.
Yeah, I don't remember the name. I was just trying to think of the design.
Okay, so yes, to answer a question in chat, yes, my chat is spoilers. You can talk about any... Because we are on the last game, you can talk about franchise spoilers from anywhere in there.
Specifically in your chat.
Yes, in my chat, not in Mathwiz chat.
Yeah, my chat is, you know, fine if it's anything up to V3, so like DR3, DR2, that
It's
stuff.
if it's something that Mathwiz has seen.
Yes.
ねえうんうん
That frightened look on her face is sort of sexy. Kaide. Chill out.
Yeah, as I said, Kaede is kinda gay.
そっか
You're pretty optimistic, Kaide. Well, she is the protagonist.
Yep,
そうそう
yep. You know, that's just... Every protagonist is like that.
I mean, Hajime was a bit of a sad boy.
Yeah, I guess. That's why he sucks.
Hinata's a good boy. Fuck you. As I said, DR3 did a lot to endear me to Hinata.
Yeah.
And Komaru wasn't that much, only in some bits. I guess that's also true. I mean,
think-
she was...
I think Komaru is Genki, it's just that she was in a situation that made being that way hard.
Yeah, there wasn't much room for optimism in Ultra Despair Girls.
Yeah, because, you know, you didn't even get very many, like, slice of life sections.
あのねもう
Although, like, all of the little, like, bonus little scenes in Ultra Despair Girls were very good.
Yeah,
And I guess kind of gave a little more of, like, yeah, more of the sort of slice of life tidbits. Like, little sneak peeks, I don't know.
Yeah, she's hopeful but was thrusted into a role of suffering. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, so I don't know why this is a mechanic that you can shoot things. But I guess I can get mono coins?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's weird. I don't really get it. You're not gonna really be using it much.
Yeah. I guess nobody's there.
But yeah, but remember,
It's a small funny thing. Yeah, no, I don't see it as like it's
not
awful or
It's not
anything.
detrimental. Yeah, it's just kind of like a little funny that it exists.
ね
I'm not that curious. There could be a person in here.
Mm-hmm. There could be anything in there.
It's just a normal
えそっ
bathroom.
か
Okay. Oh my god, there's so many different directions.
Yeah, you'll get used to the school eventually.
Can't go in there. Alright.
But you can go this way. Right, there is a map. I recommend using the map heavily in this early part.
Gotcha. Oh boy.
Oh,
おーい
Oh, it's the scene where Oma bullies Kibo.
やめてください
This was also in the demo.
okay. So, just... Who's ready for a lecture on feminism?
Feminism?
Yep, we're about to get into that.
Huh?
Let it play out a bit. There we go. So fourth wave feminism is sort of like what people think of with the like is associated with the term like SJW. It's a brand of feminism that focuses not just on the relationship of men and women in society and the fact that women are oppressed compared to men, but also the fact that, you know, trans people exist, non-binary people exist. There is like a moral, like a gray morality to men and women in society, and everyone has the issues. But it's also Tumblr feminism, the sort of stuff that was prevalent in 2011, and is still relevant. And a part of that was xenofeminism, which was a minor thing, but people loved to mock it and make it seem to be a bigger thing than it was. Kibo is basically an SJW stereotype. That's where I was going with this. Like, straight out of 2013 Reddit.
Okay. Are you one of the mono cubs?
And so you like, unfortunately, like, a lot of his stuff is just like, hey, look at this person getting offended over nothing. Which is, like, still a prevalent attitude. Anyway. This shithead.
He has his checkered scarf again.
Yeah, this shithead. Also, so as far as the, like, Kibo equals, like, fourth wave feminism comparison goes, that makes Oma a gamergator.
Aww.
Because he's the one that's always tormenting Kibo. Similar to how fourth wave feminism came under attack during Gamergate. I'm getting this out of the way now, so I don't have to talk about it again. I don't want to have to talk about this often. That line is awful. I felt that Kibo isn't always being shown as offended by nothing. I don't think it's like quite offended by nothing as much as like he's sort of speaking out against things that like the game doesn't really think it like matters. He's a joke character for a lot of the time.
He's a liar, huh?
Lies and truth.
I am the supreme leader of an evil secret organization. Well, if you're gonna tell people, that's not a secret.
But he's lying.
That sounded like a lie, so it's gotta be a lie too. Kaide pout, Kaide pout.
Yeah, Kaide is so good.
Robots aren't people. Damn. Clearly Oma has never been in a Danganronpa game.
Kibo is the kind of person who doesn't know that Twitter has a block button. See, he just needs to block Kokichi IRL. And by that I mean murder him.
Spoilers.
So yeah. So you'll notice that Kiba looks a lot like Makoto.
Sort of, yeah. I guess, I can see it. He has the ahoge.
Yep. So, let's go downstairs again. Into the basement.
Is there anything that I missed back? Because there was a whole other hallway that I didn't check.
Maybe, I guess we can go back there.
Because I wasn't sure, like, which path was the progression path.
Yeah, like,
and I might have picked the wrong one.
I do remember the school layout, but, keep going.
Actually, I guess I can... How do I bring up the map?
It's in the corner.
Well, I thought there's a way to, like, bring it up and see the whole thing. Never mind.
Ooh, hey.
Boy! Boy! Boy!
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you think they would do the, like, ultimate, ultimate question marks talent isn't actually a talent thing again? Do you think they would do that twice?
I wouldn't rule anything out with this franchise.
Uh-huh. It took multiple iterations to figure out how Kiba's name should be written in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that it's, like, kind of a weird thing. I also thought that Kiba was an SJW goat, but I thought I was reading too deep into that. When we get to Tenko, I'll have more thoughts.
We're getting all this out immediately?
Yes. You know. If we get all the discourse out in one episode, it doesn't need to come up again.
I guess that's fair, but I
This is
also
the
have
same
no
as-
idea who these characters are. So, like, I have no context for what you're saying, really, other than, like, he said robophobia, and it's like, oh, here we go.
That's gonna keep being a thing.
Amnesia's a stretch? Is it really? Is it really? Group hypnosis, brainwashing. In any case, I hope we remember soon. Just gonna ignore that tone shift. I'll end up the outcast. How I got here isn't the only thing I don't remember. I also forgot my own talent. Yep, ultimate question mark. It's okay. We don't need to talk about Kibo, because the good boy is right here.
Yup. The best boy in the game, and maybe the franchise, honestly.
That is a lot.
What?
That's high expectations you're putting here.
Don't get your expectations up. I really like Rantaro, but I cannot justify that properly. But also
I'm not a
consider-
bad guy. I promise.
Maybe he's a nice guy after all.
Well, I can. He's hot, and you know, I agree, Shark. That's all I need.
I mean, I'll take your word on that part. You know, I'm not really into boys, but I think you should kiss Shuichi.
I thought you don't like Shuichi.
Rip, their dynamic is really good. I don't like Shuichi. I really like Rantaro, and they have a really good dynamic.
Rantaro is so good that he lifts Shuichi up in your eyes.
Yes, that is very much it. Like, he is the one putting in the work in that relationship.
That, you know, that's a pretty powerful way to sell the character. 6 earrings on 1 ear. No, okay, so I mentioned this in like the stream where we were supposed to be doing the demo, but then computer crashed. I really like asymmetrical articles of clothing, and Rantaro has so much of that.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah, it's very good. Like, I don't remember who it was, but someone was like the real ultimate fashionista.
Yeah, because it's not just like, you know, the earrings too, but like on the wrist, he's got like different wrist and like finger things. And so it's good. Also, he just like makes the striped shirt work really well, and like the necklace. He's he's a good boy. He's a good boy. It's a good character design.
So, this is Monostore.
I see.
You'll come back there later.
Warehouse.
This is where people can get all of the murder things for all the murders they're gonna need to do.
Yep, there's got to be a token murder room.
Just everything that you could ever possibly need to do a murder, all right here.
A shelf filled with different chemicals. She's looking for poison.
A lot of people ship Kaede and Miu.
No. No. No, Miyu deserves nothing. Miyu has no rights. Are my ears deceiving me, or is she voiced by Junko?
There was no overlap in Japanese voice actors.
Interesting. So it just sounds similar.
Yeah, let me
similar
pull up
enough.
her voice actress. Also, I've been meaning to like be pulling up VAs as we go, and I've been forgetting to do that. Okay, so
This is kind of a neat, right? It's the one case where like the hat looks okay because of the shadow over his like half of his face.
yeah, so Miu's voice actress
I can wear a hat if I want to.
played Chihiro in the stage play.
That's not a connection I needed to hear.
She doesn't seem to have a lot of credits though. Yeah, let me go look back through characters we already met for more voice actor stuff because I've been like.
I think Miyu and Kaede are fine, but Kaede does all the lifting in that ship. And also, yeah, that was a good Shuichi sprite. The ultimate inventor. Yeah, these cards are so good.
Yeah, it's a very good thing.
Doesn't make you more productive, so while you sleep, serves a failure.
Oh, so you will recognize Hivo's voice actor, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Simon from Gurren Lagann.
Oh, that's cool.
So... What else?
Kaede is being you shouldn't use drugs to get high. I see.
What else should you? What else do you use to get high? Who is Kichi's protector?
Kokichi's VA is well known, I think. No, yeah, I know who he is.
I'm checking
not
now.
by name, but I know that I definitely recognize some of his roles.
He's in My Hero Academia, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Attack on Titan, and a whole ton of other stuff. I think
Maybe he doesn't like it when people talk about his hat. You know, I haven't seen anything of Shuichi yet. Maybe he's cool. I'm withholding judgment.
He is one of the most popular characters. I don't like him, but I'm weird in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's emo boy. Okay, we got some more characters in the dining hall.
Let me pull up voice actor pages for these two.
Let's start with the mage so I can mentally prepare myself for Tenko.
Yep, mage.
いや聞いて驚いて敬うがいい。うちこそは超高校級の魔法使い夢の卑弥呼じゃ。
I like her voice acting.
Yeah. She did a Vocaloid. Have you seen Umaru?
I don't recognize that.
It's a comedy thing. Oh! She was in, Aikatsu Friends.
そっか。
Who is she?
I just like her deadpan delivery here.
Yeah.
Magic doesn't exist. Magic does exist.
Wait, which Vocaloid?
えっと
Otomachi Una.
良いか。
It was kind of funny, like, meeting this character in the demo, because I kind of had this realization where I was initially like, what's the difference between a mage and a magician? And then I, like, worked myself through it, where it's like, okay, like, magician is in, like, stage tricks, sleight of hand, people don't actually believe in it.
Yeah.
At least in terms of, like, being magic. But mage being more, like, actual magic.
It's a
like spells
wizard
and such.
versus, like, a trickster.
Yeah. Magician of the year.
なれ
It's all a ruse.
なれ。
They're keeping my magic a secret.
Himeko isn't, like, doesn't come across as chuny. She doesn't fall into those
あの
archetypes.
さ、
Mhm.
But, like, she is as chuny as Gundam.
そうだ。
No, yeah, definitely. Wizard versus illusionist. That's a good way. Yeah, like her being so assertive that like, no, magic is real. I'm a mage, not a magician. It definitely has those vibes.
そうだな。
If I get serious, I can tell someone in half. These are just magic tricks.
Himiko and Gundam would be good friends. Yeah, I think they would.
You're giving me good impressions on Himiko.
Yeah, I
'cause
hate her.
Gundam is a good boy.
So,
Go ahead, get your discourse out of the way.
you've seen Love Live, right?
Yeah,
Nico.
Nico.
Nico. Yazawa.
Oh, Nico. Oh, I misheard the name. I know what you mean.
Yeah, Yazawa.
Yeah.
That's probably her most notable role.
はい、そうなんです。茶柱天子は
No, I'm not really recognizing anything else here.
合気道家なんです。
Hinako in Bang Dream. Anyway, the discourse here is that she is also a feminist stereotype. This time of second wave feminists.
This one I at least understand what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like
we
I've seen enough little details to kind of.
Yeah. This was much more of her thing in the demo. And so
Also,
like,
Kaede calling another girl cute, as you do.
yeah, Kaede is gay. But so second wave feminism was feminism of like the 50s and 60s, between the phase where like feminism started getting woke on gender, but after the phase where it was all about like women can wear pants too. And a big thing in that era is like feminists who just hated men. And you still see a lot of people stuck in that phase. But for a long time, basically until there was the SJW stereotype to poke fun at, like a character like Tenko would be your go-to, like, you want to mock a feminist, this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, she's a problematic character, especially when taken in context with Kibo, you know. One character might be a coincidence, but with both of them, it comes across as a trend.
I feel like I wished I had talked to Tenko before Kibo, because then I would have had some preparation for your tangent, or not tangent. That's not the word. I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
At least it's well worked into her backstory. Sure, don't fucking lie.
Oh.
It is not well worked into her backstory.
Well, we did talk about this like a little bit off stream.
Yeah.
That like the thing with like, because like her character is very like haha misandry. It's woke to be like I definitely like I don't think I would have initially considered it in the like framework of you have more knowledge on like second wave feminism and all that stuff than I would.
Yeah,
so I don't think I would have considered it from that lens. But I definitely like shit. The game just crashed.
Oh, well, that's annoying.
Yeah, I guess that's the other risk we're gonna run into.
Better
at the very least, I can control through text, so I don't think.
Yeah.
This is better than my computer crashing because I can reboot from here.
Yeah, I guess save generously.
Yeah, no, I definitely will be doing that. Like I was at the point where like I was thinking about maybe stopping to save, and I just didn't get that far.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, as I was saying with Tenko, is that like like Mahiru comes to mind in this sense of like characters who both sort of have this like. I don't know. We talked about this off stream that like it's different with Mahiru because there's like, at least from what I've seen of Tenko, her misandry is very like big part of her character.
Whereas with Mahiru, it was just sort of a thing.
Yeah, it was part of her character, kind of like an aspect of it, but it wasn't like the driving force.
Yeah, whereas with Tenko, it is the driving force.
Yeah, so that's where I understand where you're coming from as far as like viewing it as like a sort of stereotype of a feminist.
Yeah. With Mahiru, it's more like that's what I can actually like women will actually have ill feelings towards men. That's a thing that happens based on lived experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And Mahiru reflects that better than Tenko.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the thing, the thing with I think the other aspect of that I didn't really Sorry, now my brain is kind of struggling to work because I'm like multitasking. I'm sure I'll think of whatever I was gonna say at another point.
So the other thing about Tenko is that a very particular word was used in her translation. And hey, people in chat, please don't use that word. That word is not great. And I think it's pretty shitty of the translation to do it, because I think it's a very loaded word. It's a word that's been used against a lot of... I don't know, there are a lot of contexts that it's been used in that are not great. So, I don't think people were going to be using that word a ton, but please don't. What? I just happened
No,
there?
I feel like at this point in like internet, I don't even know if like discourse is the word I'm looking for, but like I tend to see people use that word more often as like almost like self-identification. Maybe not self-identification,
it's
but like
It's
yeah,
more
playful as in like,
and that makes me super uncomfortable.
As like pushing back against the sort of
It's not
super like purity, like don't do, I don't know.
It doesn't
I'm
feel...
struggling to find the words.
It doesn't feel reclamatory. Is the thing. It doesn't feel like anything is being reclaimed. So. The other thing is that I'm gonna ask people to not use a word that comes up in Angie's translation for totally different reasons. And we'll get there.
How do I bring up the menu?
F1? Or is it like...
Oh, I thought I had already hit F1. I guess I didn't. I'm going to now save after like every scene. Not backlog. Go back. It's gonna make things a lot. I mean, I guess this game is just going to be tedious if it can crash at any point.
Yeah. So the word that I'm referring to is, and I will say this exactly once, degenerate.
Why can I not speed through this text?
あれ
Ah. This isn't important. Let me speed through it, game.
Why? It is all that remains of our most powerful right now. You're on the threshold of an amazing.
At least this time we can like better
えっと
meet people in a way that like
あのさ
we have to do less walking around because we can get like Tenko, Himiko, Rantado, and Mew all at once. I should listen to Patricia Taxton's Doraemon after the stream. That's a very good album. It's an album that made it into the thumbnail. So, turn. Oh yeah, save.
Ah. Then the menus aren't loading fast enough to keep up with me.
So, now, turn around.
That's right, there was nothing in this game. Well, there were mono coins, but I guess
No,
I have
turn
plenty.
around because there were people to meet that we just met.
Oh, that's right, that's right. This was the place
And
where I got...
It's better if we don't have to backtrack.
Yeah.
So... You know, I definitely appreciate V3's soundtrack a lot more on replay.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. And now we can just leave. It is kind of funny how fast you go when you're just speeding through text.
Yeah. If
Like-
anything, I think they've made it faster than it was in other games.
Yeah. Because, like, that was just, 15 minutes right there.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to talk to him.
Yep, so... Did we finish up with Tenko?
I... pretty sure we did. Because I was, I had walked down the hall and then it crashed.
Ah, okay. Then we go get, Kokichi and Kibo.
Yeah.
Okay, save.
Yeah, I'll save after this. Welcome to Danganronpa V3. Save after every interaction.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why did it do that? Okay, yeah, because I don't know if it was going to tell me something at the end of the hall. Oh, it's going to...
I can't
There's
remember
more
if there's
hall.
anything down this way. Because there is the gym.
I feel like there must be at least one character, because I feel like they'd block me off otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
A room I can't access. Okay.
そうだね
Checkerboard
Danganronpa
pattern.
3, or Danganronpa V3 saving harmony. Yeah, but checkerboard pattern, so is that an OMA thing?
Is it?
This is a bulletin board that I can't check.
No. I love the overgrown aesthetic here. Like, I have said that like 5 times, but
どうしたの？
mm,
Deja vu.
もしかしてね
だって
We have 16 ultimate students on our side. What could possibly go wrong?
murder,
What could possibly go wrong?
murder.
What could possibly go wrong?
Murder.
Should we like chat? How many times do we think the game is gonna crash over the course of our streams?
Average of words. Average of 3 times per stream. But I think it's gonna be very concentrated in the trials.
Yeah. So then there were these two. I'm a believer. This will be the last one. You really think? That's certainly optimistic of you.
It's gonna be a Spider's George situation where it's like each trial we crash like 70 times and then everything else is fine.
All right, and with that, we're basically caught up to where we were.
Save.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking that.
And then we go into the basement. Kaite is so good. I'm just like, it's been a while since I played V3, so I'm just like remembering
犀原君
how good of a protagonist Kaite is. I'm just like,
そうだね
Kaite.
Put Shuichi in front so you can use him as a body shield.
Yeah, that way, if Kaede would die, Shuichi dies instead.
It doesn't look dangerous, are you sure? It looks a little ominous.
This is definitely a murder basement.
いや
Alright. Yeah, this is, I don't know what part about this doesn't look dangerous. We got a library
Yep.
in the basement.
I mean,
This is a very, like, decrepit-looking library.
it is a basement that would be in a library, or a library that would be in a basement.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, like, it looks like a great library. Like, I just want to vibe in that room.
No, it does look like a really cool, I was about to call it a vibrary. You know, a library where you vibe. Their sense of danger is very interesting for sure. But no, yeah, like the like moss or like stuff on the ground. It's an interesting visual aesthetic.
Uh-huh.
Maki 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 maki.
Maki. see. So, do I even need to introduce Maya Sakamoto?
私は僕はも
Like, Maya Sakamoto goes without
う
introduction.
と
She just
Yeah.
is Maya Sakamoto.
超高校級の保育士
Oh, that's really good. The black and the red is.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good, but the mix of colors is appreciated.
It's a very good aesthetic.
そうだよ
I don't like kids that much, and yet you're the ultimate child caregiver.
Mm-hmm.
どうでもいいよ
They come to me on their own.
うんうん
I'm not good at taking care of them. I'm not friendly, but yet you're the ultimate.
She's better than she says she is. Yeah?
You've chosen a perfect career for yourself. It wasn't my choice.
別に
Well, yeah, because all the talents were forced on the characters, so it would make sense if like their personalities might not match.
ねえそうそう
そうね
At least if that cold open is anything to go by.
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe it is. The cold open has an interesting place in things.
えっと
He's a detective, not a god.
Hmm.
Who cares about stuffed
あ
animals?
のさ
Makes you think a group capable of that?
そうじゃないよ
Hmm.
は
Work together with strangers, you're a fool? No, she's the protagonist. She's right, actually. That was kind of odd. She didn't seem like the ultimate child caregiver. A globe.
Yep. Just a globe.
For what otherwise looks like a very sort of like retro kind of old school
Yeah, this
feel
is
to
the
just
kind
have
of
the
library
globe.
that was built like 400 years ago.
Yeah.
あれ
Maybe someone was recently here. I mean, Maki was here.
Mm-hmm.
A rear sliding door. Is there a back room?
Nope.
No, it's just another
It-
hallway.
Yeah, empties into a different part of the hallway.
Okay, we got a question mark door.
あれ
ね
えっと
Was it poorly built? This won't be important. We'll never see that door again. Oh, okay, I see. So we go from there to there. Alright, so I can go this way.
Yep.
A game room? That's a very, yeah, like old school looking door for a game room. This looks completely different aesthetically from that library.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like, the tree branches, like, poking in is cool.
Yeah, as I said, like, decrepit. You know, folly of man. Nature overcomes everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So... We did Maki.
Idioma.
なんなんだ
えっと
まだまだだな
He has such a deep voice.
Are you familiar with Akio Otsuka?
I feel like I should be.
昔の話
Guy in One Piece?
超高校級のテニス選手と呼ばれた星龍馬は
Blackjack.
どこにもいね
The ultimate tennis pro no longer exists.
えその慣れの
Nothing more than his empty shell.
Wait, why oh no egg?
Single-handedly took down a mafia?
確か
Rip Fuihiko, I guess. Oh wait, no, he was Yakuza. Mafia and Yakuza aren't
Yeah, no, Mafia's
necessarily the
Italian.
same. Maybe similar concepts, but different backgrounds.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
different cultures.
えっと
やれやれだな
I didn't need a future anymore? Well, this isn't DR2, so you might be onto something.
Yeah.
They're just... Ryoma is an interesting character. A lot of people don't really like him.
Shark says Ryoma good, so we will see. He's turned his back now. He's done with me.
Kiryu would definitely fight this guy at some point. God, you know, I should check out Yakuza at some point.
That one arcade machine is broken.
Shark says most people are good. Yeah, I don't. I think people are more like apathetic to Ryoma than anything.
I hope we can investigate it later.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay, so we've made it to the basement. Is there anything else down here? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think we're done. It's just like 2 rooms.
Okay. You know what? That's right, but it's only for V3.
So, go back down the hall. And,
Okay.
would you look at that? It's open now.
Oh, I see.
I think it's
It's
just the
somewhat
design. If
open.
Ryoma were a pretty Bishonen boy, people would be way more into him. If Ryoma was like a Bishonen, he would be the most popular character in the franchise. Like, people would be very into that.
That door must be the entrance. If we walk through it, we can escape. I've already examined the doors.
僕の名は新宮寺コレキオ超高校級の民族学者と呼ばれているよ
I don't trust this boy. See, like, he has the mix of, like, the Bishonen aesthetic, which would be cool. And then there's just, like, everything else about his design, which just makes me...
I don't know,
it gives me bad vibes.
He's like he's an anthropologist circa like 1890.
Hmm.
そうだな
I sort of get it, but not really.
そうだよ美しいよ僕は
I don't know. I like Koneki more in theory than in practice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he has the one line about like people are beautiful, and I'm like, okay, Izaya Orihara from Durarara, but I don't think you'd have context for that.
Nope.
I don't think you would get the reference. Let's see. Okay, he's the only one in this room.
Yep. But there is a door.
Oh, yeah, there is. The moment your hopes are shattered, that too may be beautiful. Are you gonna say that after you kill somebody?
Do you think he's gonna kill someone? Do you think it would be that obvious?
He might be a victim.
Uh-huh. You don't think he's gonna be a survivor?
No.
He just has not a survivor vibes.
Just because I'm scared doesn't mean I'm gonna run away.
もちろん
Alright, what's beyond the door? Probably a cutscene. And lag, maybe. Okay, not a cutscene.
This is a very strong visual.
So they're in a cage.
I considered for this thumbnail, like hiding the sky that's like, and just like having the cage be like on the covering the thumbnail in the same way that I had like the breaking screen in Danganronpa 2 covering the screen, but that would have been way too much effort.
Yeah, that would have been something.
But yeah, this is a very gorgeous visual.
It's also interesting context because, like, you know, first one trapped in a school where you couldn't see the outside. DR2 being on an island, and now we're trapped in a cage.
Yep. You know, you can see the sky, but you can't leave. It's
Up, they're back.
very strong.
So we can leave the school, but we can't actually leave the school.
Yep. Because, you know, schools aren't just the buildings. There's always a campus.
Remains of a once powerful yokai.
ね
Now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Man, now you can see what we were talking about in Danganronpa 1, how that game has a heavier atmosphere than the others in the franchise. Yeah, it's a lot more oppressive. Despite everything, you know, this is more freeing.
Is all that remains of a once powerful yokai. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure, yokai.
おいちょっとおい
No one can hear you scream is the second half of a quote.
Eh.
Do you recognize that?
No.
All that remains of a once powerful
Cool.
I feel like I probably should, but I don't.
It's a quote that comes up often, but maybe that's just my experience. And I find it funny.
Some areas did seem as if they were still under construction.
えっと
all that remains of a once powerful yokai. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure, yokai.
There just isn't much to say when the monocubs are on screen.
Oh, don't worry. They're gonna give you stuff to say later. You're gonna have. I mean, actually, you might just be speechless at what happens with them in chapter 4.
そうそう
I think you will be speechless and horrified.
Only thing left to do is appreciate the OST. You're right. You're right.
It's a good OST.
Like how, you know, Kaide did the anime thing where you like slap your cheeks to like wake yourself up, and then she just slaps Shuichi upside the head.
Kaide is so good.
Okay, let's see. This is just a wall.
Yup, you're not supposed to go that way.
This is also probably not going to lead anywhere. But I like to explore. Oh,
Yep.
wait, this one does go somewhere.
You keep
will-
keep going down that path.
I just want to try to keep going in like a semi-linear way. And,
So
not.
through that door is the dining room.
Oh, okay. It's blocked off.
You can use it later. I mean, it's generally not used over like just going through the building to the dining room, but it's there.
Oh boy, I hope we don't have to go outside often, because I feel like the visual lag is even worse out here.
Yeah, that's. I always use it to get to the dining hall because it's faster.
あのさ
Kaito!
Yup,
Yeah, let's go!
yup, yup.
いいかそうだ
えっ
おう俺は宇宙に轟く桃
Luminaria of the Stars is such a good title.
超高校級の宇 Look at his slippers later? Okay, I will. He's an astronaut.
そっか
Still in training. Kaede is very like by the book. I just like bit my lip.
Oh no.
But no, anytime somebody suggests like doing anything outside of like conventional morals, she's like, how could you?
I mean, it's a good way to establish a protagonist in a game that's where lying is one of the big themes. You need someone who will, like, be a foil to that, will stand against it.
Limits don't exist unless you set them yourself.
もしかして
Do you have any ideas? That's not the problem.
So that's the himbo for this game.
He sure do be wearing slippers.
Yep.
Yeah, they sure are slippers. Oh, this is how I bring up the map.
Nice.
I did that accidentally. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 places I can go. So I guess I'll go to the one that is first.
Yeah, I don't remember if there's anything in there.
Galaxy slippers. And they're back again.
Yup.
お邪魔してるぜ。
もう
何言っとんねん。ねえ。あ。
They make Usami look amazing. They make Usami look like a saint.
もしかして
Like, just a queen
And remember
by
how,
comparison.
Remember how most of the, like, awful stuff around Isami happened after the prologue?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're excited to see the rest of this game and how the Monocups keep being relevant.
どうして
The Mono Kids are so terrible that even watching them die painfully would not be enjoyable. Yeah, no, it's like, I don't think there's any context you could put them in. That would be like,
ことがあったらいつでも言ってね
like, fucking hydraulic
Wait,
press
wait, wait,
them, and that,
Hang
like,
on,
that
purple-
would still be
purple and-
like, ugh.
That card had like purple and green and black. I forget what are those the colors for. There's a pride flag that I'm thinking of, and I just can't remember.
Non-binary?
No, non-binary has yellow. Is it
No,
asexual?
there are 2 non-binary flags.
There's one with green in it.
Yeah, let me pull that up.
I don't know. It's not as funny when I can't think of actually what I'm trying to reference.
There's also a gender, but that has white.
Maybe I was thinking, I don't know. I felt like there was a very distinct image that I was thinking of when I saw that, and then I guess there wasn't.
Genderqueer flag.
That also doesn't sound right.
I'll DM it to you.
いいえ
I like the like spider web on her like apron.
Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, did you see the DM?
I'm scared to leave the game window.
You can see
But
it. It's purple and then white and then green.
そうだよね
いいえ
I've only been employed as a maid, not a bodyguard. That's right. Yeah, her like maid stuff is that she could get into a lot of like high, you know, into like a lot of places with like people with a high standing in society and potentially use that to her advantage maybe.
メイドだもんねみんなのために
So, Do you
No matter what
recognize-
happens, I'm here to serve everyone, she says.
Do you recognize this voice actress?
I feel like I should, but I don't.
Yeah, you should. So, yeah, you know, Kasumi Tendo in Ranma 1/2?
Wait, which one again?
Kasumi Tendo?
Oh shit, she voices the older sister. Oh damn. So like Hinata voiced one of the Tendo sisters as well. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, so
Although Kasumi is the less interesting of the two, unfortunately.
that's still a character that you would recognize.
Yeah. Can someone please make a patch for V3 where the Monocubs don't exist?
Anyway, I missed Kirumi's thing when it came up, so I need to like go look through my screen caps to have that. So yeah, I think that does just resemble the flag I posted. This now. Trying to think of like a way to put it on screen without just downloading it.
Apparently I'm supposed to be able to go this way, but I cannot at the moment. Oh, because there's another path, I see. Does this lead me anywhere? It does.
But yeah, she was also Kirumi's voice actress was also in Nadia, was also in a lot of stuff. She was Lust in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Interesting.
She was in Yurikuma Arashi.
名前は極原ゴンタで超高校級の昆虫博士なんだ。
But no, like in response to Shark's thing, can someone please make a patch for V3 where it doesn't crash constantly?
There might be actually like a mod for it
本当
that's
の
just
紳
like
士を目指しているんだよ。
performance updates.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think we went over Gonta's voice actor before.
Yeah.
やっぱり。
ごめん。
そうなんだ。
Have you seen Kuroko no Basket?
No.
That's the thing that Kaito's VA did.
Okay.
Haikyuu?
Wait, hang on. 10 years to what? Oh, 10 years in the forest. I see.
So yeah,
I've seen the first season of Haikyuu.
I don't know if his character... It specifically says Haikyuu 2, which makes me think it was in the second season.
Hmm.
You've been watching Penguin Drum, right?
Yes, I have.
Takakura?
Takakura. Wait, which one? That's Kaito, you said?
Yeah, the blue hair boy.
ゴンタは
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's Kaito's VA. What else?
まさか。すごい。
What's your favorite
That
bug?
seems like the most notable thing here to me, but I don't.
待ってよ。
Alright, this thing again.
そうじゃないの。
Yeah, I saw the eyes glowing for a bit.
よかったよ。
So clearly that character parallel is still carrying through, just in a different capacity.
Mm-hmm. Not a fan of Gonta.
Gonta is kinda good, but one of my least favorites in this game. We will see, we will see.
"そうだね。
There's a lot of things that are gonna make sense. For long. So we're still missing Angie. And I believe that's it. Is she? Okay. Yeah. I think I talked about Angie's voice actress last time,
こちらは
but
アンジーだよ
Minori
超高級
Suzuki,
な
Suzuki,
なのだ
who is notable.
にゃはは
She did a Cardcaptor Sakura in the recent Cardcaptor Sakura.
神様も言ってるよ
It's funny that Minori. Oh, right, this. Don't. Okay. Don't say this word, say God. The thing about this is that it's a very bad translation. The word Atua is a Polynesian word that means God. Angie is Polynesian coded, so they went with that because, like, well, you know, let's do something more specific than just God for Kami-sama. But Atua means God in the way that, like, it Polynesian religion isn't monotheistic. Atua is not a god. Atua is the concept of the gods. So it is very inaccurate to say, you know, her single god is Atua. So, yeah, doesn't she says Kami-sama in Japanese. So, don't say Atua. I recommend not just like here, but like just like don't. Hey Mathwiz, you're still around, right? Hello? Hello? If you're talking, I can't hear you. Hi, Mathwiz chat, is she also quiet there, or what? Like... We are hearing Man and You. I'm not hearing her. One sec. Hello? 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 Cool. Thanks, Discord. So, okay. Hello? Hello? Yeah, so anyway, about the Atua thing, I think, like, yes, it is weird for a Western audience to be hearing, Kami-sama, and, like, and seeing that as God in a monotheistic way, but, I think that's still... Okay, Mathwiz has been hearing me. Good! At least we know where the issue is. But yeah, anyway, like... God is just what they should have translated Kami-sama as. Like, it's wonky, but it's all... No matter what, it's going to be wonky. And you can still have people saying God and referring to something besides the Christian God. And Atua is just a very appropriate thing to
How
say.
about now?
Hi!
It's like Discord shut off my mic for some reason.
Yeah,
like
that was
it just
weird. I thought like
disconnected. I don't know
I
what
thought
happened.
hearing you for a second, and you were stopping on the auto line, so I was just like, is she trying to throw to me? And so
No, yeah, I was basically saying that I didn't really have anything to add because I don't have context
Right.
for that
okay.
line.
But yeah, so
Um,
anyway.
Because I don't
Aqua-
know anything about like Polynesian anything.
I mean, I don't know a lot about Polynesian culture either, but I know enough to know that, like, this is inaccurate.
噛みつける
But I do really like Angie.
もっちもち
She is very good.
She played a character in the most recent Cardcaptor Sakura adaptation,
そうね
and also she is young enough that she wasn't alive when the Cardcaptor Sakura manga started.
Holy shit.
And also she... I think she was born in the same year as you.
Oh god.
1997. God, is she older than you?
Probably, because I was born in December 97, so most people born in 97 would be older than me.
October 1st.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's like...
I am basically like, I'm a 98 baby disguised as a 97 kid.
Uh-huh. But, the thing is, like, she got her start in, like, 2015.
Mm-hmm.
She was really young then. And it was also, like, in a pretty prominent role.
Uh-huh.
あれ
Alright. Thanks for bearing with us.
Yeah, hey, chat, thanks for bearing with us as we go through new and interesting technical issues.
Yeah, that was really strange. That is the first time that has ever happened.
Yeah, you know. I
It's like, the game didn't crash, and my computer didn't crash, but Discord lost my mic input
I appreciate
somehow.
that we're getting avant-garde descriptions, or not description, tech
あの
issues.
さ
Does this count as a crash? No, it doesn't. It counts as, you know,
そうだね
a fuck up, but not a crash. This still isn't as scuffed as last stream, because I haven't had to vamp for
No,
40
yeah.
minutes. I've had to vamp for 40 minutes in 2 different streams, but it's like, one of them was just like 40 minutes at the start. That stream was like two 20-minute sections where I just had to like vamp to chat. It was like, that made it so much worse.
Okay, so the other place I need to go is over there. Wait, am I... No, that part's still blocked off.
Are we gonna be doing Death Road to Despair in this stream?
Death Road to Despair?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Death Road to Despair.
Oh, okay. So that is not like an exclamation point like I need to go there, because it is impossible for me to go there. That is just a place that I could go when the map is opened up.
Yeah, I think we go to the gym now.
Okay.
So, save, yes. But we've only had one crash. You know, pretty good.
Yeah, so wait, the gym is
No, keep going the way you were going. Go west.
like straight?
Straight.
Okay.
And then turn. Turn. No, other way.
Oh, okay, I remember where I'm going now.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yes.
Yes, okay. See, my optimism is paying off. Maybe you're right. I will believe.
I mean, like, if we go through next stream without any crashes, I'll be pretty, I'll like, that'll give me a reason to be pretty optimistic going forward.
Mm-hmm.
そうよね
うーんけ
えっと
Tsumugi stopped thinking. No thoughts, head empty.
じと
なんじゃ
夢野さん
魔法じゃ
I'm not a psychic, I'm a mage. Incorporate that into Neo Akido? I guess that's what would make it Neo?
Yeah, it's Neo because it's not traditional in any way. In any way whatsoever.
やめてよ
That gets
大丈夫だよ
her free time events go into
よかっ
that.
たバカか
心配すんな
I do like that there will be like characters in the background and the foreground and, you know, playing with like the depth of field.
俺に任せとけなんだろうどうしたほら
By the way, I have 11k points in Mathwiz's chat. Should I claim a whole lot of OOs at once so Mathwiz will be OOing the whole stream next time?
Oh, we're back here again.
Deploy them tactically.
Tactically?
Tactically.
Okay, yeah, so their memories were wiped after the cold open because they don't recognize having seen these before.
Yep.
Can't keep track of these backstories, is that what that said?
おーい
Why are you concerned about me all of a sudden? Nobody told me about these.
大丈夫っすよ
No need to panic. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
If they wanted to kill us, they'd have done it by now.
Yes,
Rantaro?
Shark, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like,
You clearly want something.
yes.
That's what the guns are for.
だとしたら
You have our attention, what do you want? Aren't you a wise guy? It's a killing game. Ooh, this is a cool track.
Yeah. This is one of the tracks that, like Beautiful Lie, we're gonna be hearing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Jabroni? That's certainly a translation choice.
Yeah, I mean, the translation of this game is a lot more notable than the other games,
追っ始める気か
Mm-hmm.
and that's not always a
神
good
様が見
thing.
守ってるからこの状況でまだ見守ってる
I mean, I don't think Jabroni is a bad choice. It's just
Yeah.
punching up
とにかく危険です
the dialogue, but
But it is
you know,
just, like,
we've talked about the more like
おやめなさい
egregious issues.
yeah.
かわいい我が子たちよ
Monokuma.
醜い争い合いはやめるのです
お父ちゃん
Mm-hmm.
お父ちゃんえ
We always get this shot.
Very slow loading, out of sync version of this shot. With the angel wings.
Monokuma Reborn.
僕こそはこのそして最終学園の学園長
I do kind of like that intro.
そう
No, that is a good one.
I am the
It would
god
be,
of
I'm,
this world.
どうもはじめまして
I'm sure it would be even better if I could see it in real time.
Why? Hell yeah!
But yeah, just like coming in with the wings and just descending from the heavens.
Uh-huh.
我が子たちよ まったくかわいいな
I mean, of course Monokuma would find them cute.
This game goes heavy on pop culture and otaku references. Yeah, like, that's kind of just Tsunugi's whole role.
バカ言う
Except, like, in a good way.
Super Monokuma, Super Monokuma 2, Super Monokuma 3, Super Monokuma 4.
だから怒ってないって言ってるだろ
Super Monokuma God, Super Monokuma. This game.
正しい心のモノクマが6匹集まると
When 6 Monokumas of pure heart are gathered together.
パワーを持ったスーパーモノクマだね
Yeah, that's right, because I guess in the time between DR2 and V3, Dragon Ball would have, you know, the revival series would have been... Shoot, when did Dragon Ball Super start? 2015?
I will look that up.
Because I know Battle of Gods and the other movie would have been like 2013, 2014, maybe even 2012 range? I actually don't know.
この星がめちゃくちゃになるレベルでこねくり回しすぎの設定だぜ。せやけど神と神の戦いにふさわしい迫力やで。
Anime started July 2015.
Mm-hmm. And there were 2 movies before that. Well, the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan would have been Resurrection F, which might have even been 2014, 13? I don't know. But yeah, so...
First movie was 2013.
Okay. Moral of the story, yes, a lot happened between DR2 and V3.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is wait, this isn't a Kinnikuman reference, is it?
Was that disappointment in your voice?
Yes. If I'm correct, it is very disappointing.
There was just like the tinge of disappointment in your voice. Like I could hear just half a sigh in every word.
Ratings will plummet when mascots appear in sequels too much. Eh. It's no ordinary teddy bear.
That's one of the few times that the word despair shows up, I believe. But, you know, it's fitting.
Mm-hmm. All right, let the killing game begin.
そんなことしないよ。
っていうかさ知らん
つまり
What do do what you say if we don't want to die.
ふざけないでくださいあれあれ
Who said you guys were friends?
That's a very good question. Like, they aren't friends. They just met. Most of them probably haven't talked to each other yet.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors tournament. To the death.
かわいいなえ
おい。
How are we supposed to kill each other? You're gonna give us weapons? Why are you asking? Oh, what are you asking?
けどよ。
やだな
Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles?
じゃじゃ
Yep. This doesn't take place at Hope's Peak.
は
Interesting.
I mean, like, Hope's Peak was a very distinct thing in those first 2 games and all associated media, so... I think her computer just crashed. Cool. What's up, everyone? Hey. Is she still in chat, even? Are you in call? That was a blue screen. Yeah, So, hey. What's up? Gonna wait for her to get back. Yeah, and some Mathwiz fucking died. She'll be back eventually, you know. At least, like, you know, the saving thing means that we didn't lose too much there. Like, you know, once she's actually back, it'll be like 2 minutes to catch up, like 5 minutes at most. And we're almost done anyway, so yeah. She is typing again. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, she's guessed a lot of this game. Sorry, I'm like, we're talking on Discord right now, so. But yeah, there was a lot in this game that she has just guessed. How much until she guesses the big twist? Like, I want to see her get it. Honestly, I feel like that might happen by the time we're done with chapter 1. God, I have... Is she gonna guess the chapter 1 twist? Is that gonna be a thing that she guesses? Like, I know she, guessed similar stuff in previous games, but, like, will she think of that here? I hope not. It would be really funny if she did, but... Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello! Welcome back. Welcome back. And now I am done talking about spoilers.
So, how would you feel if I did the console version and there was no audio on your end?
I mean, that could work. Like, I think we try that next time.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that it would not crash if I was on console. Like, we wouldn't, there wouldn't be an issue at all.
Yeah, I think we try that next time.
Okay.
But, you know, for now, we have, like, not much more left in the demo. Or not the demo.
Yeah, no, I'm still in the process of bringing things up.
Yeah, that's fine.
As I have learned, Discord, you know, when it's midstream, Discord is the first thing I need to be bringing up. So that way I can...
Yeah.
I can rejoin call.
Yeah. Anyway, chat is speculating, out of, like, between the spoilers you have already, either guessed or specifically not guessed, how many more you will be able to get.
Interesting.
You have said things. Yeah, I feel like if you were to stream like over Discord and I wouldn't have sound. I mean, maybe there's a way to have sound in that. I think like maybe keep trying. We can, we'll have a week.
Well, yeah, like the problem is that Discord, like I can't just screen share from a capture card to Discord. And so like there were other things that like I was looking into. Like apparently there's a way to like set up like VLC to like pick up capture card footage, but with what I was like being shown, or like what I was looking into, I did not see like a the steps it was telling me to do, I was not seeing like options for with my thing. So yeah, it looks like it would be complicated to figure out, and I don't know.
If there's no sound, I can just like play the soundtrack on in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like the best way I figured out how to like do it was that I could like have like an output from Streamlabs of like the video part of it, but for some reason there's no option for audio, which is tragic.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like this is such like a hyper specific issue that maybe not many people would be needing it in the first place.
We are the edge case right now. And edge cases do happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I am close.
I'm gonna need to like download the soundtrack because I don't trust to be able to play it over Spotify. Because like usually when I'm playing music, it's either a DJ mix or I'm just playing an album. And if I'm just playing an album, I'll play it over Spotify. And that works fine. But it's like, if I'm in call and stuff, I would rather not tempt God.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also that way I can switch up the music I play.
Mm-hmm.
Hey chat, how do you feel about Yuki Kajiura? I have a lot of her music downloaded. I would probably get like I would definitely get my streams taken down if I tried to play the Madoka soundtrack, I think. But that is the first place my mind went to. I mean, maybe if I cut, like, the OP. Okay.
Okay, so there's game footage, and I've got, yeah, I have my stream up, I just need to get the window again. Okay.
Yeah, the Madoka soundtrack is great. Fate and Madoka both have great OSTs. Yeah. Her soundtracks are fantastic. I also really love her Zanagota soundtrack and her Princess Principal soundtrack, and this is stuff for a later date. But, so we saved here.
Yeah, so this is just after I came back inside, I think.
Just go to the gym. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to skip through.
Yeah. I just hope that the game lets me fast forward through it, because I saw earlier that there was like some little text I couldn't.
I think it'll let you, because this is like a big thing.
Yeah.
Just don't skip too far.
Yeah, not so much that the game crashes or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's already definitely like, because my computer just booted up, so it is it's doing the best it can.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you think of the game so far?
Tedious.
What would you think
You know,
of it
like,
if you didn't have to be saving constantly and it wasn't crashing?
yeah, if the game was functioning properly, I would say so far that I mean some of the characters look interesting, but also not a lot has happened thus far. Like there has been so much emphasis on these fucking monos. I don't know what they're called. I give up. Yeah, the mono cubs. They're a little obnoxious.
A little.
A little, you know, just the fact that they're like the most prominent thing in the prologue so far. Little obnoxious. But aside from them, like, you know, I think I've given my case on the characters to this point. That like, there are some good ones, there are some okay ones, there are some that I definitely don't see myself liking. Yeah, I don't think I am as attached right off the bat to the cast of V3 as I was for DR2.
Yeah, that's fair. By this point, I already hated the game.
That is fair.
Like, it was already downhill from here.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so I can save mid-scene even. So maybe I'm gonna need to be doing this soon. Like, just saving every 10 seconds.
I mean, it's only for the rest of this stream.
Yeah. So, at what point... I don't know if it's a spoiler to tell me, but, like, at what point would the demo material have paid off?
What do you mean?
Like, the item or whatever I got from the demo for a scene or whatever.
During free time events in this chapter.
Oh, in the first chapter?
Yeah. It's, you know...
Well, maybe we get to, like, that part and then switch over if my technology will function there?
That's next stream. Like,
yeah, well, I know it's next stream.
Do you want to do another stream like this?
How... It would depend how far into. Like, would it... I'm guessing several hours, at least.
Yes. Like... and also, like... At that point, we're, like, getting to the trial, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, do you want to put in all of that effort for it? And it's an item that you can get otherwise. That's not the only way to get it.
Okay. You know, worst comes to worst, if I don't end up getting the item, maybe I can just look it up on, like, YouTube or something. Because by all means, I should have access to that scene. And so, like, at that point, you know, if we, like, got to the part where it would show up and I can't access it, I could just, like, switch my screen share to, like, share the YouTube window, maybe? And then go back to the game.
So yeah, that wasn't long to catch up, at least.
True.
We're still, like, this is a round where but we're still, like, a little catching up.
Mm-hmm.
そんなことしないよ。
っていうかさ、知らん。
つまり
ふざけないでください。あれあれ？やだな。
And yeah, I was talking about this, how it's like, they're not friends. Most of them haven't had a chance to talk to each other yet.
Yeah, like, if anything, the technical side of things is only just, like, amplifying what would have probably already been, like, a background frustration with just these fucking mono cubs.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not great. But I know. They're so awful that they're, like, you know, horseshoe theory. Mikon.
I mean, I guess I could see that, like, you know, from that perspective, maybe, you know, more of them later will just beat me into submission.
Oh, trust me, they get really bad. You haven't seen nothing yet. If you haven't seen anything yet, like, the pregnancy subplot. I've been thinking about how I'm gonna be doing, like, spoiling you on stuff. Because, you know...
You know what is funny, though? I just recently finished editing the DR2 Chapter 3 trial stream. That execution does come up in the DR2 thing. Something about the pregnancy thing.
Yes, this game does have a pregnant character. But anyway, I can't do my thing of, like, telling you spoilers and, like, playing it off like nothing. I did that a lot in the second game, and you very rarely caught on to it.
Yeah.
But you now know how much I did that, so I can't do that again.
Yeah.
So... my spoilers are going to be a bit more, oblique this time.
そうそうそれも外の世界と一緒だよね。罪がバレたら罰を受ける。もちろん命がけの罰だよ。だってこれって殺し合いだからね。
I love the game more than I hate the flaw, so I tolerate the mono cubs.
Whereas I, you know, I don't like it.
See, I could definitely feel like if you are someone who does not like V3, seeing like these awful characters that nobody likes and even the developers didn't like, I could see that wrapping around to be like, oh hey, you know, just like taking pleasure in like the worst aspects or one of the, one of the most annoying aspects.
I think for most, I think it is fair to say that, like, objectively speaking, this is the worst aspect. Like, it gets really bad later, but that's more, you know, subjective. There's the people with the right opinions and the wrong opinions, but, you know, people can have both opinions.
今回も殺し方は問いません。撲殺が好き？自殺が確実？考察はコスパがいい。射殺でも大殺でも小殺でも摘殺でも歴殺でも爆殺でも
This is the usual Monokuma speech.
圧迫殺、出血殺、小殺でも。お好きな殺し方で、お好きな最終学園はそのための学園なのです。
Just
才能あふれる
make someone be dead.
その舞台となるのがこの最終学園なのです。
参ったっすよ。
でもさ、
そんな。
A lie, more like fiction? Hmm.
ダメだ。
うぷぷ。では。もう。おや？やめて。違う。私が。
Hey Mathwiz, you just said something that has my chat, saying things.
I just said something? I was silent for a while there, so I have already forgotten what I just said. What did I say?
Exactly. That's why I usually don't mention it unless it's like you just said a lot of things and there was one specific thing in that. But no, you just said something.
Oh. This is an interesting CG.
Yeah.
It's a CG with multiple dimensions. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Here comes the OP, which is going to be on a massive lag, probably.
Probably. Yeah, I can already
yeah.
tell it's super laggy.
Yeah.
It is very similar to the OP of the demo. I think there are differences though.
I took a drink of water and died.
Yeah.
Best OP of the best OP of the franchise. I definitely do like the sort of like jazziness and how like the drums are very high in the mix. I don't know what the like terminology is I'm looking for, but the drums are very like notable.
Yeah, it's almost like drum and bass kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like this sounds like something I would listen to on like a Japanese net label.
Mm-hmm. So what is going on with the eyes and the shadows?
Truth and lies. You don't know who to trust.
I see.
And anyone could be lying to you.
Suppose that's true.
I don't. This is sort of debatable, but I think there is a read of this game where every character is a liar in some way. And I say that's debatable because some of the things are like you need a bit of a cynical read to say that it's a lie.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like it is still there. And that makes it still, like, notable to the theme.
Yeah. This is so far behind.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of comical at this point.
There we go. Yeah, but
This is what the feeling of playing V3 is like. This is the you know, the mood they were really going for.
Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is, like, I don't think Angie lied. I don't think Angie's really a liar. I don't think Gonta is especially a liar. Like,
Ultimate Cold Open. That's an interesting achievement name. So is that the prologue?
yep.
We were so close to the end, and it just had to crash.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like there are some characters that just like aren't especially liars. Yeah, let's not get into that, but like I know. I think it is a cynical read to say that everyone is liars, but it is a cynical game. Anyway.
So what was the thing you mentioned about Despair Road or whatever?
Death Road of Despair.
Death Road of Despair?
Next time! Thanks for coming, everyone. We're done with the prologue. Next time, we're gonna start chapter 1, right?
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be done with tech issues.
Yeah! Godspeed. Yeah, so... I don't know. Goodbye. Good night. Yeah. Good night.